What were you telling about the plants and all?
Sure. Hi, so I'm Cjay. A couple years ago, I was contracted to teach a garden class for high school students in Hawaii, and I didn't know much about horticulture, but as I searched and learned about what was out there, I found there was no curriculum that really talked about the science of plants, or that was appropriate for the students I had. So I wrote one. Because I didn't want it to get lost or students to have to take books home, and I wanted it to be really engaging for these kids. I made it all digital. It's all in Prezi presentations. So far there are about 9 units. I'm trying to work up to 13 of them. They cover the science of food growing. So soil pH, microorganisms, soil management, water, land use, soil quality. It's pretty comprehensive at a basic scientific level. It's also very much geared to do experiments in labs, to go out and test and see what works the best for you. What I'm most proud about it is that I think I've done a really balanced job about covering chemical versus organic. Like, something I didn't know when I started was that the fertilizer is actually the same at the molecular level. Chemical nitrogen, organic nitrogen is the same thing. The big difference is how they affect the soil life. And it really gave me a decent understanding of what's going on in the world, and the big fight between chemical and organic and everything that's going on can really be understood with some simple science, so a lot of people can make informed decisions of either how they grow food or how they purchase food. So I'm really proud of this material. It's appropriate for high school students and even adults that have no background in gardening. It doesn't tell you the best way to grow food or grow plants, but it tells you how all these things work so you can make an informed decision yourself. I'm trying to finish it, but the job is over and I have to support myself, so it's really hard for me to find the time. It would cost...
So what about other people who could help you with some stuff and getting it completed?
I definitely want...
And what kind of volunteers would you need to do this?
I could definitely use other people to look over it, people that have gardening experience and or teaching experience. I feel like, it's all in Prezi presentations. There are thousands of pictures. I didn't get the copyrights to them because I didn't expect to ever sell this or have it go public. So at this point, I need someone to help me get digital rights to all the pictures, which means taking them, putting them online, searching for them, asking the owner for the rights, and if the owner says no, recreating those images, because I've been very specific to get a picture that has the meaning that I'm trying to convey. So all of these pictures aren't just random, it's not just something that kind of goes along, it's something that very much tells the story. It might be a chart, a graph, a diagram, or a picture of something that kids may never have seen because they may have never grown plants before. So whether it's the rhizobia in a plant's roots, a field of soybeans, how pH works at the molecular level, they're all really specific pictures. I need to get those pictures. Some of it I have to do myself just because of the stream of consciousness that I use to put all the units together. I think if someone else jumped in, it might not be coherent. So I think I should probably be the main architect of each unit. But could definitely use help reviewing it, adding to it, making sure everything is fact-checked and absolutely scientific, making all the text the right size font, getting everything really well organized. I tried to make it somewhat linear, but Prezi is non-linear. You can zoom all over. I didn't want to confuse other teachers using it, so I kind of have it going back and forth. If someone could come up with a better organization on Prezi, that'd be great. I want to make an app so you can just slide through it. If someone could make it into an app where each unit was a little material of curriculum and people could swipe through, that would be great. I'd love people to translate it into other languages.
How about books?
Books? It could be made into a book. Again, first step is getting the picture rights, and then lastly, if someone just wanted to throw a little bit of money at me so that I could have the time to finish the last few units, that would be awesome too. But the other help would really be wonderful as well. Any of that would be great. My goal is really to put it out there and make it available to people so that we can all learn how to have enough food and take care of our planet and be able to be educated consumers or educated food growers, either way. But food is something that we all need to know how to do properly so we can all keep eating.
All right, thank you so much. And how can somebody contact you? How do you spell your name or email?
Sure. So my name is Cjay.
How do you spell that? What's your email address?
I think the best email to get me at would be Siege112. So it's C like cat, E like elephant, E like elephant, J like John, 112 @gmail.com.
All right, and what's your name on Facebook? How do you spell it?
On Facebook, it's Cjay Elisbeth, Cjay. There's last name, Elisbeth, Elisbeth.
Thank you so much, Cjay.
Thank you.